The Shaolin way to overcome any life challenge. Imagine standing in the middle of a storm, wind screaming, rain cutting against your skin, but inside you are calm. The world can throw its worst at you, yet your mind does not move. This is the Shaolin way, not to avoid challenges, but to become so strong inside they cannot break you. Today, I will show you the path. Why life challenges are the real training ground. Ever notice how the toughest moments in life feel like a test, almost like the universe is tossing you into some wild obstacle course? That's not an accident. The Shaolin monks say comfort is overrated. Real growth happens when things get tough, messy, and even a little scary. Think about it. Every setback, every heartbreak, every failure, those aren't roadblocks. They are training partners. You're not just getting through life, you're leveling up. Each challenge is like another round in the monk's training hall. Only your opponent is invisible and unpredictable. The battle isn't meant to break you. It's meant to sharpen you. In fact, if you ask a Shaolin master about pain, they'll grin. For them, struggle isn't punishment. It's preparation for something greater. You stumble, you sweat, your mind screams, "Why me?" But here's the secret. Turn that question on its head. Instead of asking, "Why me?" start asking, "What's the lesson here?" Suddenly, you're not a victim. You're a seeker, an explorer, a warrior in training. Remember that old Buddhist saying, "No mud, no lotus." Translation: without the messy parts of life, you don't get to bloom into your best self. So next time life throws a curveball, imagine yourself in monk mode. You're not dodging the hit. You're learning how to take it, grow from it, and maybe even laugh at how strong you're becoming. Let every struggle be your proof that you're still in the ring, still fighting, still moving closer to the version of yourself you're meant to become. Stay focused. Stay curious. And above all, stay grateful for the mud. It's the only way the lotus grows. Lesson 1. The power of stillness before action. When life hits you with a wave, your first instinct is to paddle like mad, right? But here's the Shaolin twist. Before they ever move, they master stillness. Stillness is their superpower. Why? Because if your mind is tossing and turning, every move you make is just another splash in the chaos. Picture this. A monk sits in the middle of a noisy hall, kids yelling, pots banging, old wooden floors creaking, and yet they're quiet inside. It's not about blocking out the noise. It's about not letting the noise control you. That's level 1 right there. In Buddhism, there's a saying, "The arrow already misses the target if the mind is not steady." It's not just poetic. It's tactical advice for when you're in the thick of a challenge. So what do you do when life throws you into the deep end? Pause. Yes, really. Hit the brakes for a moment. Don't sprint to fix. Don't leap into defense mode. Just breathe. That pause is your secret weapon. Your chance to see things as they are before you let your emotions run wild. It's like standing on the edge of a cliff. If you start running blindly, you're just going to trip over rocks you never saw. Here's your challenge. The next time trouble shows up, take a day, just one, before making any big, life-altering decisions. Seriously, give yourself permission to wait it out. And while you're at it, steal 10 minutes for yourself somewhere quiet. Sit down, close your eyes, and just breathe in, breathe out. Let your thoughts land like snowflakes. Don't chase them, don't swat them away, just notice them. And here's the magic. As the storm inside starts to settle, you'll spot a path through the mess you didn't see before. You'll realize you're not just surviving, you're strategizing. You're not just reacting, you're becoming unstoppable. So next time the world tries to knock you off balance, remember, the first move is no move at all. Stillness is where your power is born. Stay sharp, stay steady, and let the world wonder how you keep your cool. The answer? You're Shaolin, even if you're just sitting on your couch. Lesson 2. Discipline over emotion. Here's the secret sauce nobody tells you. Shaolin monks don't wake up every morning super hyped to face the cold, train for hours, or eat another bowl of plain rice. Nope, just like us. Some days they want to roll over and binge, watch their favorite show, if they have one. But here's where they flip the script. They show up anyway. Not because they feel like it, but because discipline is their default setting. Now, let's talk about real life. Ever had a day when your alarm feels like your enemy? Or you get hit with bad news, and all you want to do is crawl under a blanket and disappear? That's when discipline matters most. When chaos is calling your name, discipline is the friend that drags you out of bed, hands you your running shoes, and says, "Let's go. We've got dreams to chase." Discipline isn't about being hard on yourself. It's about choosing your future self over your current mood. It's brushing your teeth even when you're exhausted, keeping your promise to call your friend even when you're drained, or sticking to your workout plan even after a tough day. It's small, gritty victories stacked up over time. Buddha once said, "Your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own unguarded thoughts." That's not just a quote to slap on a poster. It's a toolkit for life. When you let your feelings boss you around, you end up running in circles. But when you train your mind, when you build the muscle of discipline, you become the boss of your story. Here's something you can try, starting today. Pick 3 tiny habits, like making your bed, writing a gratitude note, or going for a 10-minute walk that you commit to, no matter how you feel. Don't wait for motivation, because, spoiler alert, it won't always show up. But your discipline? That's yours to build, brick by brick. So next time the world throws shade your way, remember you don't need to be perfect, just persistent. Show up for yourself, even when it's hard. That's how you become uncheckable. That's how you win in the long run. Stay focused, stay fierce, and let the world watch as you quietly, stubbornly rise. Lesson 3, the art of letting go. Here's one of the toughest superpowers to master, letting go. Sounds simple, right? But here's the thing. Most of us treat worries, regrets, and disappointments like collector's items, hanging on to them as if someday they'll be worth something. Not monks. Shaolin wisdom's all about loosening your grip, not because you don't care, but because you're not defined by what you hold or what you lose. Imagine this. You pour your heart into a project, a relationship, or a dream, and boom, life yanks it out from under you. Your mind starts clinging to the should have been, replaying old scenes like a never-ending TV marathon. But monks? They know everything success, heartbreak, pain, joy is just passing through. They love fiercely, commit fully, but if someone or something slips away, they don't let it wreck them. Here's a wild thought. What if you could train yourself to stand tall, even when the ground shifts? Buddha once said, "You can only lose what you cling to." So, take a minute. Write down what you're scared of losing. Maybe it's your job, your status, your favorite jeans, your sense of security. Now ask yourself, if this vanished, who would I be? Newsflash, you'd still be you. Maybe shaken, maybe raw, but still standing, still breathing, still capable of rising. Non-attachment doesn't mean numbness. It means freedom. It's the courage to show up for your life, give it your all, and when it's time to let go, do so with grace, not regret. The lesson? You're stronger than anything you're holding on to. Stay alert, stay brave. Practice letting go, and watch yourself become unstoppable, no matter what tries to slip through your fingers. Lesson 4, turning pain into power. Here's the truth. Pain isn't just something you survive. It's something you can use. In the world of Shaolin, pain is like a stubborn old coach who never lets you quit. Monks don't run from discomfort. They lean into it, stretch it, and let it mold them into warriors, one muscle-burning squat at a time. Got shaky legs? That's a sign you're leveling up. Life's challenges? They're reps for your soul. Think about it. Every heartbreak, every letdown, every time you've tripped over your own shoelaces, those moments aren't just setbacks. They're fuel. You get to decide whether pain builds a wall or builds your wings. Channel it. If betrayal stings, let it teach you where to set stronger boundaries and who really deserves your trust. If failure knocks you down, let it sharpen your focus and your hustle. Try this. Grab life's lemons and don't just make lemonade. Plant the seeds and grow an orchard. Take the toughest thing you're facing right now and ask yourself, how can this push me forward? Write down one brave, tiny step that'll turn your struggle into your superpower. Your pain isn't your enemy. It's your secret weapon. So next time life throws a punch and you feel like giving up, remember you're in training. Every ache, every setback is proof that you're alive and moving. Use it. Mold it. Let pain spark your grit, light your fire, and keep you showing up, even on the hard days. Stay locked in. The world's not ready for the powerhouse you're about to become. Lesson 5. The power of the present moment. Your superpower isn't hidden in some far-off future or lost somewhere in the haze of yesterday. Nope, it's right here, smack dab in the now. Shaolin monks are basically the Jedi masters of living in the moment. They don't let their brains spiral into what-ifs or replay old fails like a broken record. They know the only time you can make magic happen is this exact second. Here's the thing. Anxiety loves to hang out in tomorrow's shadows. Regret throws wild parties in yesterday's corners. But you're not on either guest list. You're building your own house, brick by brick, right here. That's the Shaolin secret. When you pour all your attention into what's in front of you, the noise fades, clarity sharpens, and you become unstoppable. Try this. When life's chaos has your thoughts racing 1,000,000 miles an hour, slam on the brakes. Look around, spot 3 colors, listen for 3 sounds, feel 3 sensations, maybe your feet on the floor, a breeze on your skin, or the beat of your own heart. Anchor yourself. You're not drifting, you're driving. The journey ahead might look wild, and the past might be messy, but you only really own this heartbeat, this breath, this tiny slice of time. So, focus up. Crush that next step. Don't worry about mile 20 when you're just lacing up your shoes at the starting line. The present is your playground. Show up, play hard, and watch how far you go when you give now your all. This is your moment. Grab it. Lesson 6. Surround yourself with the right people. Look, even the toughest Shaolin warrior didn't get there by training solo in a cave. Nope, they became legends by sweating it out beside people who inspired them, challenged them, and had their backs when things got rough. In the Shaolin Temple, your circle isn't just your support system, it's your power source. They call you out when you're slacking, cheer you on when you hit a wall, and show you what's possible when you don't give up. Here is the truth. Life's too short to surround yourself with energy vampires or naysayers who keep you stuck. You want people in your corner who make you feel seen, who remind you of your strengths on days when you forget, and who celebrate your win, no matter how small. That's the kind of crew that levels you up. Try this. Think about the people you hang out with the most. Do they leave you feeling fired up or fizzled out? Find at least one person, maybe it's a friend, a mentor, a family member, or even someone you follow online, who radiates the vibe you want to catch. If you can, grab coffee with them. If not, dive into their books, listen to their podcasts, or just soak up their positive energy from afar. And if you're feeling alone on this journey, don't stress. Sometimes, the right tribe is waiting for you just around the corner. Stay open. Keep your standards high. When you lock arms with people who believe in you, your focus sharpens, your grit grows, and suddenly, those big goals don't seem so impossible. Remember, even the strongest need a team. Surround yourself with greatness and watch how it transforms you. Eyes on the prize. Let's go. Lesson 7. The ritual of daily renewal. Monks don't wake up ready to crush it every single morning. They've got their doubts, rough nights, and off days, just like us. But here's their not-so-secret secret. Every sunrise is a clean slate, a reset button, a cosmic reset for your soul. Whatever happened yesterday is ancient history by the time your feet hit the floor. You get to write a brand new story starting right now. Think about it. Buddha himself said, "Each morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most." That means you're not dragging yesterday's mess into today's possibility. You're not defined by your last mistake or your last win. Every day, you get to choose who you want to be. That's powerful. So try this. Before you even reach for your phone, sit up, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, what's the one thing I'm going to do well today? Just one thing. Nail it, and you've already scored a win. Make this your morning check-in. No complicated rituals, just a quick mental reset to aim your focus. Then, when the day winds down and you're ready to hit the pillow, let it all go. Don't replay the fumbles. Don't rehearse tomorrow's worries. The monks don't. They treat each night as a chance to set down their mental backpack, empty out the unnecessary weight, and rest up for the next round. Here's your takeaway. You're not meant to be perfect. You're meant to keep showing up, keep starting fresh, and keep moving forward. Life's a series of comebacks, not a never-ending highlight reel. Reset every day and watch how far you go, one bold step at a time. Let's tie it all together. The Shaolin way isn't about dodging punches or hoping for an easy road. It's about turning yourself into someone who can stand in the thick of the storm with your head held high and your heart steady. You're not just collecting cool ideas. No, you're building a toolkit. Stillness before you leap into action. Discipline when your emotions want to drag you off course. The power to let go when you know you're holding on too tight. The guts to turn pain into rocket fuel. The wisdom to live in the now, not stuck replaying the past or stressing about the future. The courage to pick your tribe like your life depends on it, because it kinda does. And that morning ritual? It's your daily reset, your launch pad for greatness. Here's your challenge. Turn these habits into your superpowers. Make them your armor. When life comes swinging, you'll be ready, not just to block, but to dance, move, and shine right through it. Remember, every champion was once a beginner who chose to show up on the tough days. That's you. Stay sharp, stay focused, and keep showing up for yourself. The world needs that fire only you can bring, so keep those eyes on the prize. And let's smash through every limit in your way. Your next level awaits. All right, real talk, your life? It's not just a routine, it's your dojo, your training ground, your canvas. Every twist, every setback, every what now moment is actually a hidden sensei, pushing you, testing you, making sure you've got the grit to level up. You can duck and hide. We've all been there. Or you can face the music, gloves on, ready to spar with whatever the world throws at you. Here's the wild part. When you walk the Shaolin path, the path where you refuse to let the storms knock you down, where you decide to use pain as your launching pad, where you treat every stumble as a sign you're still in the game, you become unbreakable in ways you never imagined. Listen, storms are gonna roll in. That's just life, but you're not made of sugar. You won't melt. Plant your feet. Breathe deep. Greet the chaos with a grin that says, not today. Because you're carrying something special. The fire inside you, the dreams only you can chase. The courage to show up and try again, no matter how yesterday went. So here's what I want you to do right now. If you're vibing with this, hit that subscribe button, smash that like, and drop a comment below saying, I'm ready, because you are. You're ready to walk taller, aim higher, and keep showing up, even on the days you don't feel like a champion. Every master started out as a beginner who refused to quit. That's your legacy in the making. Remember this. Walk in peace, walk with purpose, and let that unstoppable spark inside you light up the path for others. You've got this. Let's crush every single limit and make some noise while we're at it. Until next time, walk in peace.